They're getting antsy because I got this little guy. About to see a chicken run. All right, who's gonna take him? Ah! Oh, she stole him. She stole him. I'm ready if you are.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Welcome back to the guys. Today, my dad's working on the chicken coop. Look at this. My daddy's open this, and so the chicken will get out. You want to see?
You want to show them? So Ransom's excited because today, in addition to doing a little more siding here on the other side, we also wanted to tackle one of our doors to see how it worked out. So we cut out our board. Ransom helped me with that. We cut it to fit, and then we put some braces on the back, some 2x4s right here and here and here to keep it from bowing. And then we put our black hardware on, our hinges.
So this won't fall off.
And Ransom is really concerned about being able to get the eggs, if he's going to be tall enough.
If I get taller like you.
Well, I think you're going to be tall enough, because ready? We're going to give it a test. Want Daddy to open it up? This is the first time Ransom's going to try to get eggs out. Ready? Can you reach him? Whoa!
This one.
Oh, that's a heavy box of nails. Yep, you could reach eggs, couldn't you, bud? And a Sharpie marker and gloves.
These are your gloves.
Those are my gloves. All right, now see if you can shut it. Or I'll hold the Sharpie. Okay, see if you can push it too. Now take your hands off. All done.
How do you get it off now?
So we put this, it's basically gate hardware. So we put this catch latch. So whenever they get shut, like that, they stay shut. And Ransom said, how can you get it off? So you got to push up on this, buddy. See that? Push up on that, and then it falls down. So I might go ahead and put a catch cord right here too, so it doesn't get you, okay?
Okay.
And then shut it. All done.
Can I tell them about my father?
Yeah, you can tell them about your four-wheeler. Go ahead.
And my father is kind of fast, not that fast, but I'm charging right now because it's better go get dead.
You're not going to be trying to do any more donuts, are you? Huh?
No.
Better not be. Ransom likes to try to do donuts, but that four-wheeler's pretty heavy. We don't want to turn it over, do we? So we're going to drive it nice, safe, and careful.
I do donuts, I need to wear a helmet.
If you do donuts, you're going to wear a helmet? I hope so. So one other thing I wanted to talk about is when we went to buy these hinges right here. I walked in with a $100 bill, and apparently they weren't taking cash that day or any day because of a currency shortage, a chain shortage. I had to go back outside and get back in my car, in my console where I had it hidden and locked up, and get my debit card out so I could pay for these hinges. I prefer to use cash, and not being able to use cash is a big problem for us. So I'm going to work on the chicken coop a little more, but if you guys have any opinions on that, stick around a little later in the video. We're going to talk about why having and using cash is one of the most important things we've ever done, and get your opinion on everything going on right now. So stick around, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And then we're going to show you my father.
Oh, and we're going to go show you Ransom's four-wheeler, because that thing is pretty fast, isn't it? How fast is it?
It's 4 miles an hour.
40 miles an hour?
Hey, this is my father I'm talking about, but this how you go, and this how you go. And this how you took off.
Where's your helmet?
I don't need helmet.
Yeah, you do. You want to borrow Sissy's right now?
Yeah. This one now.
You're ready to go now, aren't you? What do you got on? All right, let's see it. He wants to show everybody. He's been asking. Show him how it goes, brother. So we're down here low to the ground, taking care of this right under the fender well. Rather than running multiple little bitty tiny pieces, I'm gonna run one board for the back, and then I'll go back through with the little pieces for the battens. So this one, probably the one I've been dreading, but we'll get it knocked out either way. This is why it's not fun, because it's hard to hammer in awkward little spots. Well, I couldn't get my nails in without taking this tire off, so that's what it's got to be. Much better to work. Got a lot more room to work now, so finish this up. All right, well, we got everything under here knocked out. So now the top's gonna resemble this down here. So I'm gonna put the tire back on and call it a wrap for the day. It's been a busy day. We've been working on several other things around the house, but we got this side wrapped up, got the door wrapped up, went ahead and put a strap on here so it catches right there, but we still got a lot of work to do on it, but we're getting a little bit more every day. All right, everybody stand apart and let's see your best tricks. That's pretty good. All right, Mazzy. That's good. Ransom. Hey, no laughing, guys. He's doing good.
Ransom, do this at the end. Do this at the end. Mama,
whoa. Good job. 2, 1, best trick, go.
stay.
Easy there.
Ransom, come on.
Well, look who showed up. We got a little bit of work out of her. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. I think
You're trying to make me look bad.
I think she was busy, probably working inside before she came out to the
I've
shop.
been folding laundry and cleaning the house. Things that I've needed to do, but I haven't. You now have socks and underwear again.
Oh, yay, that's always convenient. I will need those, because if not, it might not be completely comfortable. Well,
Anyway,
so what I mentioned earlier, whenever we went over to buy the hardware for this, chicken coop at Lowe's, there was a sign, you may not get your exact change back. And so that's kind of a warning saying, hey, don't pay with cash or we might keep some of your money. Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan if you're on the other end of that where you get to keep some money.
Yeah, so that sounds like a great deal for Lowe's or whoever, because I know a lot of different retailers are doing that. So here are my thoughts on this whole cash-only society. I'm not big on the political side of it, thinking that it's some kind of setup or anything. I think more of it from a retailer's perspective of they're going to jump on board if they think there's any kind of advantage for them to get you to spend more money. So this is something that we learned way back, probably 10, 12 years ago. So before we got married, or right about that time, we went through a class called Financial Peace University, offered at our church, that was sponsored or created by Dave Ramsey. And so we learned a lot in that class. And one thing popped up whenever when I was at Lowe's the other day, was that if you spend with a debit card versus cash, there is a higher percentage chance that you're going to spend more.
It hurts a little more to spend cash.
Yeah. So after we went through that class, we started doing what they call the envelope system. So basically, you plan a budget out, and if you think you're going to spend $400 in groceries that month, you budget $400. You actually get that cash out of the bank, and then you put it in a set of envelopes. And here's one of the ones from Dave Ramsey. It's got a place for your checkbook, place for notes, and then it has little envelopes for eating out, groceries, clothes, gifts, that type of thing. So we use these religiously for years because we noticed that whenever you spend with cash, you will spend less.
I was the swiper. So before taking this class, I had no financial, smartness?
Yeah, no personal finance knowledge.
So before this class, I had no personal finance knowledge. My theory was, if it's in the account, swipe the card. So I had about 50 pairs of tennis shoes. I love tennis shoes. And lots of stuff that just wasn't important, but it was in the account, so I swiped the card. And at the end of the month, if I had $5 left, then I was done till some more got in there. So this class completely changed my life, and I think we weren't married yet, but it changed our marriage for the good, because had we gone into our marriage with me thinking that way and he being more the smart financial person, we just would have argued all the time. So never in 12 years have we had an argument about money, and that's one of the most things that married couples argue about, because we're on the same page and we understand our goal. We've had people ask us, how did you guys afford that farm and that house and yada yada? It was many years of living like no one else, so one day we can live like no one else.
Well, it was many years of not going into debt for things that really didn't matter. So we made a decision not to have car loans anymore. So we're not going to borrow money to buy cars, and we haven't done that in probably over 8 years. We haven't borrowed a dime.
When all of our friends were getting cool cars, we had the ones we could afford with cash.
Yeah, so we've really been able to see success in our personal finances by having cash, using cash, and not overspending by just swiping, even if it's a debit card. So the biggest problem that I have with going to a cashless society where we're not going to be able to spend cash is the fact that I'm probably going to overspend. I'm not going to be able to budget like we're used to budgeting. I'm not going to be able to put cash in the envelopes and take that cash that I've budgeted for projects like this into Lowe's or into the lumberyard, and whenever that money's gone for the month, then I quit buying stuff, because that's the real budget concept that's tied back to the cash.
We also had some leeway when we would want to go buy something. We'd say, if it was $500, well, we got $400 cash, and a lot of times they would take it because we had the cash right there. So
yeah, being able to handle cash a lot of times lets you have that opportunity to barter, to where a debit card, you're not waving that cash out in front of them and just making them an offer. It doesn't work as well. So That's my biggest issue with not having cash flowing around in society and not being able to use cash at businesses. But what do you guys think? Do you have other issues with that? If you do, just leave your comment down in the description below because we'd love to hear it. I've seen a lot of takes on it. Again, this isn't anything political.
No, we don't talk politics and we don't talk anything like that. But this is just what's happening right now and adult talk, I guess you can call it.
This is just our opinion on what works for us and what they're doing right now that doesn't align with what we're able to do or doesn't really work with us. So that's all we've got for today. Hope you enjoyed this little bit of work we got done on the chicken coop. Not a ton. It's been really busy around here, as you've seen with the fair and the different shows going on. Our own personal show.
Virtual rabbit show.
Yeah, our virtual rabbit show and the Mays County Fair that Ranger showed in.
Yeah, so I want to take this time to remind you guys, make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Down in the description, we have a link to our Amazon store. Products and things that we use around the farm, we put in there in case you guys see something you might be looking for. And also, we now have a website, walkerfarmfam.com, where we are selling our t-shirts. We just ordered hats. They should be here soon. And we got some other ideas. So we have shirts available in almost every size.
Yeah, so the shirt sizes we have available now, because you might have checked out the site before and your size wasn't there. We have adult small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, and 3X. So if you're looking for a shirt in one of those sizes and it wasn't there before, go back over there and check it out because it might be there now.
And youth sizes will be here before you know it.
Uh-oh, looks like
Take a big old drink.
Looks like our helper's coming back. Come tell them what you've been doing. What have you been doing?
Oh, get this.
Yeah, you've been drinking a lot of water. Can you tell them what you've been doing outside?
And my papa said I want my father, and I like doing donuts.
We don't do donuts.
Daddy caught him doing donuts in the driveway.
Caught me.
No more donuts, right? Tell the people, say I'm not going to do them anymore.
I'm not doing anymore.
It's dangerous.
I have a helmet.
Even if you have on a helmet, no donuts.
It'll tear the driveway up and make it not make it all rough.
We do on the grass.
All right, we got everybody in here now. They all caught on once one of them was gone. They're like, hey, we need to go check them out.
Okay.
So Mazzy, you have anything you want to say to everybody?
No.
Mazzy has nothing to say. Ranger?
I don't have to say that.
He wants to go last.
Turn that white button and if I get bigger, I can do it.
Smash that like button when you get bigger, you can do donuts. Okay, so smash that like button if you think when Ransom gets bigger, he can do donuts.
Ranger, you got anything to say, buddy?
Give this video a thumbs up, smash that like button. God bless, peace. Woo!